Good evening. I'm Georgia Dix, Senior Class President. Welcome families, faculty, honored guests, and Northwood graduates of 2025. Thank you for joining us in celebrating the achievement of these students' dedication, consistency, and an opportunistic future that lies at their feet. Graduates, the uphill battle only goes uphill for a reason. If we continue to strive, we will continue to thrive. But within our future of success, remember what started it all. Once a Falcon, always a Falcon. Now, please stand for the invocation given by Haley Chaffin. Also, please remain standing for the presentation of the colors by the Northwood JROTC Color Guard.
Please bow your heads. Dear Lord, thank you for this special day and for allowing us to gather to celebrate our achievements. Thank you for being with us as we have grown and matured during the past 18 years. You have always had your guiding hand over us. Lord, please bless each student as we begin a new chapter in our lives. Please watch over and protect us. Lord, thank you for all of the parents, family, and friends who have helped us every step of the way. Thank you for allowing them to travel safely to be with us today. Lord, please bless this ceremony and let us leave safely as we go our separate ways for the last time as the class of 2025. Thank you for all you have blessed us with. Amen. Please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance to our flag. I pledge allegiance to our flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Class of 2025, congratulations on achieving this milestone in your life. 4 years ago, you ventured onto the campus of Northwood High School for the very first time. None of you knew what laid ahead, but we were all excited about the possibilities. In our first class meeting as Falcons, I spoke about our responsibility to make Northwood the best school for everyone there. I urge you to get involved in school organizations and activities and to always promote that Falcon spirit. I begged you to give your best effort in class and to complete all assignments. We warned you about those pesky zeros. I spoke about the importance of friendships forged during your high school years. There were 286 students in that meeting. And what I was really saying to each one of you was leave a legacy of success. I asked you to be the student who would be remembered more for your successes than for just your potential. So what exactly is the legacy of the class of 2025? Well, the class of 2025 achieved the highest ACT index in recent Northwood history. You produced a finalist for the Caddo Parish Schools High School Student of the Year. You won statewide 4-H awards and art competitions that spanned Caddo and Bossier parishes. You earned $250,000 in academic scholarships. You also made the state playoffs in football, volleyball, girls basketball, boys soccer, baseball, tennis, powerlifting, boys and girls track. Several of our student athletes have signed college scholarships to compete at the next level. However, these are all things that you already know. And to be honest, we expected most of them because, after all, we are the Northwood Falcons, where excellence is an expectation. At this time, each year, I announce the winner of the John and Penelope Hall Be Courageous Scholarship. This year's recipient of that is Miss Isabella Subius Marston. Isabella, we're proud of you, and you know what you have to do. You have to see Ms. Moore on Monday and sign for that money. Great job, sweetheart. Class of 2025, your legacy of success at NHS is set in stone. Your challenge now is to stay true to that legacy no matter what life throws at you. Be prepared to face obstacles, to look naysayers in the eye, but do not ever doubt that you were made wonderfully for greatness in this world. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to introduce or acknowledge some guests that are with us today. Our superintendent, Mr. Keith Burton. Our Caddo Parish School Board President, Ms. Jasmine Green. And our very own school board representative, Mr. Steve Umling. Also present tonight this afternoon is a professional photographer who will take a personal photograph of each graduate as the diploma is awarded. These pictures and video recordings will be made available to you, the families. To avoid confusion and congestion, please help us maintain the decorum of this most serious ceremony. We ask that you remain in your seats. Please do not come near the stage. Also, please remember the significance of this to our graduates and their families. Allow them the dignity of special moments by refraining from loud and boisterous displays of enthusiasm that last too long. I mean, we expect you to have some fun out there, but we want to hear every kid's name. Again, welcome, and we trust that you will enjoy this ceremony. And at this time, I want to introduce to the microphone the Caddo Parish Schools Superintendent, Mr. Keith Burton.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We are here, of course, to celebrate the 2025 Northwood High School Falcons. Congratulations, and all of us in the Caddo Parish school system pause to pay respect and homage to you because we're so proud of you achieving this milestone. We know that this is an important turning point in your life. We know how hard you've worked to be able to get to this point this afternoon. But we know that you did not get here alone. If you look to your left and your right, matter of fact, this facility is still being filled up by hundreds and hundreds of people who have loved you and honored you and respected you. So first of all, to our parents, our grandparents, our guardians, community leaders, thank you for all that you've done. Thank you for entrusting your most precious resource, your students, your child, to us. I hope that we have done you proud and that we have made a difference in the life of your students. To the Northwood High School faculty and staff, of course to Mr. Wall and his entire team, to the teachers, to the coaches, to all staff members, thank you for your professionalism. Thank you for many times putting these students each and every day ahead of your own needs and desires. I appreciate, as your superintendent, your professionalism, your dedication to them, and your deep investment. And I am so very proud to call you part of our family. Now, graduates, we've talked about your families and we've talked about the Northwood family, but let's circle back to you because you are who we're honoring this afternoon. There's almost 200 of you. I think there's 198 sitting out there. Pretty incredible number. And we know not only is it an incredible number, but there's incredible talent sitting out there in front of us. And the only request that I have for you is one thing. Don't ever forget where you've come from. Don't ever forget what is home. We know that you were given God-given talents, and hopefully between the partnership with parents and school, we've nurtured those talents to be able to give you the success so that you can take your wildest dreams and fly. But don't ever forget where you've come from. Between your parents and between your schools, we have shaped your values, we have shaped your character, we've hopefully provided you with a sense of purpose, which is giving you the identity of who you really are. And as you move on to college, the workforce, to military service or other adventures, I pray that you'll consider coming home one day because we need you. Our community needs you. We need young, talented people returning home to make this place an even better place. We need your talents. We need your leadership. We need your voice. And in a world where, especially with social media, it's much too easy to criticize and point fingers and tear each other down, we need people willing to come back home, roll up their sleeves, and build a community that we can all be proud of. So no matter if Blanchard's your home or Shreveport's your home or anywhere in Caddo Parish is your home, consider to take pride in the place that shaped you, and I pray that you'll come back to us one day. To each of you, congratulations. All of us in Caddo Parish are so extremely proud of you, and we cannot wait to see what God has plans once you've walked across this stage and have the opportunity to reach your wildest dreams. May God bless you and keep you, and we wish you the very best.
Good afternoon, Falcons. Wait, is this a funeral? Good afternoon, Falcons. I'm so honored to be here today and to sit beside a young man that has made my hair gray. He goes by the name of Mr. Steve Omblin. Nobody talks about tires and Northwood High School in District 1 as much as Mr. Omblin. Please give him a hand for me. It's been a joy working with him. To our graduates, you have navigated a unique and ever-evolving academic journey with determination, grace, and grit. You've proven that learning has no boundaries, whether it's a traditional classroom or virtual platform. Your commitment to excellence has brought you to this proud moment. You represent innovation and adaptability. As you step into the next chapter of life, I encourage you to lead with your passion and purpose. Never forget the foundation that has helped you, and never forget that Caddo Parish is home. Remember, we are Caddo, and may God bless and keep you is my prayer.
Congratulations, class of 2025. Are you glad it's over? Yeah. You know, your parents are probably glad it's over also. You know, I can hear your dad, and he's probably saying, guess what, son? I don't mow the yard anymore. I don't wash the car anymore. You do. And you young ladies, I can hear your mother. I don't clean the kitchen and I don't wash the clothes. You guys have come a long way, and you deserve every minute of this moment. I am honored to be here today and celebrate with you and your families. My name is Steve Umling, and I am the representative for District 1 on the Caddo Parish School Board. On behalf of the entire board, welcome to the 2025 graduate exercises of Northwood High School. Graduates, this is a time for celebration. It marks the start of an entire new chapter of your life. This new chapter will bring challenging decisions, new responsibilities, friendships, and most importantly, the value of family. And I'm going to say that again, the value of family. As you travel on this new journey, your education has prepared you for the challenges, opportunities that lie ahead. You have the knowledge, skills, experience needed to succeed in whatever you do. Success is not just about academic achievement, it is also about character. Always remember to stay true to your values and your beliefs. Treat others with kindness and compassion, but most importantly, listen to and respect your parents. They played an important role of you being here today. In the years to come, you will encounter obstacles and setbacks. You may face failures and disappointments, but I urge you to never give up. Use these experiences and opportunities to learn and grow. Finally, I want to remind you that you are not alone on this journey. Your family, friends, and community are here to support you, so never be afraid to ask for help. In closing, on behalf of the Caddo Parish School Board, I want to congratulate you once again for this great achievement. I have no doubt that you will make a positive impact on the world and continue to make your families proud. As you navigate this new journey of life, I want all of you to remember one thing. Wherever you go, whatever you accomplish, Caddo Parish is your home. And let's say that again. Caddo Parish is your home. Thank you. Congratulations. You all deserve it.
Good afternoon. We're pleased to recognize our honor graduates this afternoon. With the top 10 of the 2025 graduating class of Northwood High School, please stand and remain standing so that Mr. Wall can place your medal around your neck.
You have their names?
Yes. Brianna Lynn Manning. Claire Faith Crenshaw. Georgia Bailey Dix. Haley Mackenzie Chaffin. Lily Kate Drock. Presley Faith Prater. Kylie Danielle King. Mataja Angelique Ashila Pursley. Cassie Hope Donaghy. Kendra Gail Ann Shields. It's been a tradition at Northwood to recognize the top 20 seniors of the graduating class. So at this time, would the remaining top 20 graduates stand and remain standing as I call your name? Benjamin James Sullivan. Jamira Caitlin Taylor. Jack Mark Carlisle. Dylan Ray Porter. Christian Michael Blackman. Addison Grace Capera. Hunter Lee Jones. Jonathan Roche Ransberg. Jackson Paul Bensler. And Reese Xavier Fulton. Top 20, you may be seated.
Good afternoon. It is my pleasure tonight to introduce our valedictorian, Brianna Manning. Brianna is the daughter of Jason and Tracy Shope. She is graduating with a 4.7391 GPA with plans to attend Louisiana State University Shreveport and major in early childhood education.
Hello, class of 2025. Today is the day we have all been waiting for. Congratulations on making it this far. Many of us have been counting down to this day since the beginning of high school. And once senior year hit, we were practically praying for it to come faster. Well, I'm glad to say that we finally made it. Everyone told us high school, especially senior year, would fly by. Most of us didn't believe them, and we stand corrected. It feels like just yesterday, I walked into Northwood High School with my freshly printed schedule, trying to figure out which classes were on which floor. And now we know how to get anywhere on campus without even thinking about it. For the past 4 years, Northwood has been our home, and to think many of us may never step foot on that campus again, it's crazy. When I first walked into Northwood, I never imagined I'd become valedictorian. But I did know I would always give my best in every class I took. I'm beyond grateful for the friends, family, and teachers who helped me get here. But most of all, I couldn't have done it without the Lord. To my friends, thank you. You helped make these past 4 years some of the most memorable years of my life. To my mom, thank you for helping me use your printer in the middle of the night when I remembered an assignment was due the next day. Thank you for giving me your time and helping me through every project. To all my teachers, thank you for pushing me to work hard and step outside of my comfort zone. A special thank you to Mrs. Herron. She challenged us in ways that many other teachers didn't. I was lucky to have her for 3 different classes. They weren't easy, but they taught me more than just the subjects. They taught me perseverance. And most of all, thank you, Lord. There were many nights when I felt completely overwhelmed with homework, studying, and wondering how I would meet the deadlines. But God always reminded me He has a way. Without Him, I would not be standing here today, and I will never be able to thank Him enough for all He has done and continues to do for me. So again, thank you to absolutely everyone who helped me reach this moment. I couldn't have done it without you. Northwood seniors, congratulations. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. These last 4 years haven't been easy, but y'all made it. I can't wait to see where God takes you next. As you go through your next chapter, I encourage you to remember Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. Today is an end and a beginning. Congratulations again, class of 2025. The future is yours, and go make it unforgettable.
I would now like to introduce our salutatorian, Claire Crenshaw. She's the daughter of Brad and Leanne Crenshaw and is graduating today with an impressive GPA of over 4.7. In the fall, she plans to attend University of Arkansas, majoring in biology.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Claire Crenshaw, and I am honored to be your 2025 salutatorian. Welcome, family, teachers, faculty, and fellow students. We would not be here today without the encouragement of those sitting in the audience. Parents, grandparents, and loved ones, we would not be here without you. To anyone who has shown up today to celebrate these fellow graduates, thank you. Sometimes just showing up is all the encouragement we need to just keep taking that next step. I would specifically like to thank my parents for helping me get to where I am today. Mom, thank you for helping me with every project started the night before it was due, every late night study session, or just being there for me whenever I needed a shoulder to cry on. You have rejoiced with me during times of celebration and consoled me during times of heartbreak. To my dad, thank you for always pushing me to do my best and never allowing me to give any less than 110% on everything I do. Your continuous words of encouragement have led me to where I am today. I thank you and love you both so much. Secondly, I would like to acknowledge our teachers. Thank you for pouring into us for the last 4 years. You have taught us so much, and we will forever be grateful for your time and effort to get us to this point. To Ms. Fisher, you have helped shape me into the person I am today, and the past 4 years in your class are the reason I can confidently recite this speech in front of a crowd. All the way back during my freshman year, you made me compete in the school-wide Poetry Out Loud competition, and now during my senior year, you convinced me to compete in the Miss Tropicana Rose pageant. Thank you for constantly pushing me outside of my comfort zone. To Ms. Bricks, you have made these last few years so much more enjoyable while getting to be in your class. You have been such a great encouragement to me and served as an inspiration to me to complete my time at Northwood. Thank you for always listening to my rants and giving me the best advice. Let this be a reminder to all teachers and staff that the work you do for your students is impactful and it does leave a lasting impression. So thank you again. And now to my fellow graduates. We have worked so hard to get where we are today. We have pushed through the past 4 years in order to wear these caps and gowns. After today, future plans will begin to be set in motion and adulthood will begin to embrace us. Although today is a day full of celebration, I don't want us to lose sight of reality. The truth is, life is hard and the world is imperfect. As we step into the next chapter of our lives with eagerness and high expectations, we will soon realize that not everything goes according to our plans. There will be times where we fail and times where we will fall. There will be moments where all we can feel is deep despair, anxiety, and uncertainty about the path we are following. As you go into the world, you will be met with battles you can't win and mountains you can't climb. But know this, failure is only an opportunity to begin again. I would like to impart a lyric from my favorite artist, Miss Taylor Swift, which is, "If you never bleed, you're never gonna grow." Without making mistakes, there will be no room for growth. Each stumble, each misstep is a lesson in disguise, teaching us resilience. It is about transforming setbacks into setups for future triumphs. I encourage you to fail faster in order to welcome new growth and gradually bring you closer to what is meant for you. So let us not fear failure, but rather welcome it as a necessary companion on the road to success. Embrace the stumbles, learn from the falls, and rise stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever before. After all, it is not about avoiding failure, but about how we choose to respond to it that defines us. The class of 2025. We have had the last 4 years together, and we have made it to the end of our high school journey. If you are anything like me, you have been looking forward to this day for a long time. As we begin to go our separate ways, let us remember the memories we made in our early years and our companions that stuck by our sides throughout it all. Many of us are not only having to depart from Northwood, but we also have to go down separate paths from our other classmates and leave our younger friends behind. But our departure is not a goodbye, just simply a see you later. Distance will only cause the heart to grow fonder. Whether you are going off to college or staying close to home, I wish you the best. I hope you excel in whatever you do. Every one of you has accomplished something so great today. So without further ado, congratulations, class of 25, on your monumental accomplishment today. Thank you.
It is my pleasure to present to you the 2025 graduating class of Northwood High School. Brianna Lee Manning. Claire Faith Crenshaw. Georgia Bailey Dix. Haley Mackenzie Chaffin. The world's best. Lily Kate Drock. Presley Faith Prater. Kylie Danielle King. Mataja Angelique Ashayla Pursley. Cassie Hope Donaghy. Kendra Gellan Shields. Benjamin James Sullivan. Jamira Kaylin Taylor. Jack Mark Carlisle. Dylan Ray Porter. Christian Michael Blackman. Addison Grace Capera. Hunter Lee Jones. Jonathan Roche Ransberg. Jackson Paul Bensler. Reese Xavier Fulton. Nova Lee Ackley. Ty Levi Allen Ackley. Braxton Isaiah Adams. Luke Abram Allen. Destiny Danae Arkansas. Ethan Lee Arledge. Daniel Henry Atkins III. Emily Ann Ballantyne. Micah Pierce Bankard. Olivia Grace Barajas. Brianna Yasmin Barron. Nicholas Braden Beer. Zoe Michelle Birchfield. Elena Nicole Black. Raven Talia Blakes. Leighton Anthony Bowman. Caitlin Elise Brown. Olivia Ava Burkett. Alexia Rihanna Calloway. Anaya Marie Carroll. Shania Lachey Carter. Aiden Joseph Chester. Kean Cade Clark. Haley Cheyenne Cootie. Akiana Latajane Cooper. Devin BJ Braxton Cooper. Jakaya LaShayla Cooper. Taurus John Cooper. Radiance Claire Cornelius. Dylan Michael Serkovic. Emma Grace Cross. Carmelo LeSean Cunningham. Gabriel Michael Dake. Kristen Denise Demery. Madison Marie Digby. Chandrika Renee Diggs. Xavier Armand Dodson. Keontae Deshaun Dudley. Ashlyn Anna Rose Dyer. Zachary Lee Ellington. Peyton Wesley Emerson. Yvonne, yep. Elizabeth Yvonne Espino. Crimson Allen File. Madison Claire Fillingham. Christopher Ryan Fitzgerald. Jada Lynn Fowler. Shyla Ann Frake. Chrissy Messiah Freeman. Zyterius Contrail Gardner. Skylar Nicole Gardner Fowler. DeSeldrion Keyshawn Gay. Latravius Tremaine Gay. Christian Chanel Gillum. Marley Michelle Glover Goodwill. Lacey Michelle Gonzalez. Aiden Christopher Gould. Harley Nicole Granlund. Antoine LaRae Green Jr. Jordan Marquez Gregg. Jonathan Christopher Grimion. Yep. Laraje Twain Griffin. Cheyenne Lee Griggs. Hunter O'Brien Guess. Jacinda Jade Guillory. Demetrius Devontae Haggerty. Alexis Faith Haley. Seth Franklin Hall. Christian Cole Hammett. Jack Thomas Hampton. Emerson Jamarce Lamont Harper. Anaya Alicia Harvey. Haley Catherine Haskins. And Travius Orlando Hurd. Josiah Duran Henry. Ileana Jolie Hernandez. Shelby Leanne Holt. Okay. Come on, Houston. Demetria Lachey Houston. Landon Jacob Hudson. Hayden Lee Irvin. Caden Andrew Jackson. John Dakota James. Athena Renee Jenkins. Jonah Matthew Jennings. Lyndon Baines Johnson II. Camaria or Camaria Michelle Jones. I'm waiting for them to be quiet so you can be seen. Kaylin Marie Jones. Tyron Columbus Gray Jones. Sky or skate? Michaela Sky Caddo. Tamarcus Montre Keith Jr. Macy Lynn Kellogg. Dalen Winston LaCour. Andrew Connor LeBlanc. Tiffany Claire Lee. Arzel Dantier Livingston. Hoss Michael Little. Audrey Ray Madison. Sierra J. Marquin. Jayla Naomi Marshall. Jasmine Angelique Allen Martin. Emilio Martinez. Wyatt Eugene Mathis. Skylar Nicole Mayfield. Taylor Ann Mayfield. Coley Lou McKay. Jordan Christopher McCart. Michaela Chantrice McKay. Dynasty Daikia Monroe. Happy for you. Marshall Wyatt Marino. Isabella Sofia Munoz. Kylan Michael Nelson. Janaya Nevaeh Newman. Francisco Over Olivas Gonzalez. Alyssa Mackenzie Pace. Isaac James Pearson. Bethany Hope Posey. Michaela Roynisha Powell. Sydney Sharday Pugh. Patrick Jared Radican Jr. Looks like we had congestion on I-20 over there. Alexa Marisol Ramirez. Braden Matthew Ramirez. Anthony Carson Randall. Cadence Cheyenne Ray. Tristan Michael Rhodes. Jakira Raquel Richardson. Cody Glenn Roark. Tytravion Damon Robinson. Here's Rosie. Marissa Rosa. Abigail Elizabeth Ryan. Lily Mae Sanders. Madison Elise Sanders. Isaiah Felipe Salcedo. Shania Lachey Savannah. Sitta Lee Scott. Jesse Caitlin Shackelford. Tyler Amari Small. Ashton Taiwan Smith. Grayson Slade Smith. Kyrie Jade Smith. Rylan Josiah Smith. Caroline Page Snipes. Cordell Emmerich Sagne. Chloe Pearl Spencer. Jacob Matthew Stevens. Malia Emil Stewart. Nice catch. Caden Presley Stone. LaJoyska Zaylin Stringer. Isabella Maria Subius Marston. Grant Wayne Sullivan. Martise Damon Sullivan, Jr. Kentravion Zavantre Lee Taylor. Audrey Elizabeth Thomas. Martinez Lorenzo Thomas. Braden Matthew Tippin. Braden Royale Tisby. Tracy Tremaine Turner. Bailey Marie Vincent. Jacob Benjamin Voss. James Boone Walker IV. Coral Rain Wallace. Lauren Elizabeth Walls. LaCondria Diane Ware. Aiden Glenn Wark. Jordan Daniel Wellborn. Nadeline Carmen White. Jeteria Denise Williams. Joshua Deshaun Williams. Chloe Monroe Willis. Logan Cade Willis. Jakayla Brielle Wilson. Jakira Zephaniah Wilson. Michelle Alexis Woolsey. Hannah Lynn Wright. Meredith Morgan Yandale. Chase Michael Young. Chance Michael Young.
Graduates, please stand. By the power vested in me by the State Department of Education and Caddo Parish School Board, I declare these students graduates of Northwood High School, class of 2025. These students have met all of the requirements for graduation. That's 24 or more Carnegie units, and they've passed all parts of the required LEAP 2025 exams or industry-based certifications. Graduates, at this time, you may move your tassel to the left. And ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the graduates of 2025. Please remain standing, and guests, if you would, please stand for the alma mater.
Please be seated. Now that we're finally out of school, I've had a concerning amount of free time. So I've come upon the opportunity to reminisce on my experience at Northwood. Specifically, my time spent at Northwood when I was a toddler. One of my earliest memories there is hysterically screaming because I was afraid of Freddie the Falcon. In order to try and calm me down, my parents would make Freddie take his head off to reveal that it was my own cousin as the mascot, but that just made me scream worse. Even at our age now, there are numerous things in life that scare us so much that we want to scream, like a 6-foot-tall furry falcon or becoming an adult. But we soon find out how simple these things actually are if we just accept that they aren't being thrown at us all at once. Life is like the assembly directions that come with the new table you ordered. You see, if you actually read the directions, you'll realize that you only have to complete one step at a time. And it becomes easier, less overwhelming, and more enjoyable. When you learn to separate the steps of life, maybe Freddie the Falcon isn't so scary, or even the person under it. Maybe entering a new phase of life isn't so scary either. Graduates, whether you're going to college, trade school, the military, cosmetology school, or anything else, please read the directions. Literally, but also remember that you only have to take one step at a time. Northwood High School, graduates of 2025, I'm very proud of each and every one of you, and I believe in each and every one of you. I also want you to be proud of yourself too, for getting here today and for being the best people that I could have grown up with. Congratulations. All right, now that we're graduated, there's nothing better to do than have a final prayer before we go. So will you please bow your heads? Dear God, as we come to the close of this momentous occasion, we are grateful to you for being the guiding hand that walked these graduates from grade school to high school and all the way up to today's graduation. As we continue to walk through life, but this time in separate ways, I ask you to continue to guide us through the tribulations and joyous moments that come with life. We are grateful to you for helping them discover the strengths they hold within themselves. God, we trust you to bless these graduates' paths with purpose, peace, and hope. And may they always remember the love and support the community that helped them get here where they are today. Amen.